Welcome to our guide on mastering support play in Overwatch. Today, we're diving into essential strategies to elevate your gameplay and make a real impact on your team's success. We'll explore key tips like effective target prioritization, the importance of positioning, and how balancing healing with dealing damage can turn the tide of battle. Whether you're new to support or looking to refine your skills, these insights will help you become a more versatile and impactful player. In Overwatch, the easiest way to rank up as a support is by applying pressure and doing damage when your team doesn't urgently need healing. As a support hero, you are not just a healer. Your role extends to contributing to your team's damage output and creating opportunities. By positioning yourself near cover, you can deal damage from an effective range while remaining protected. For example, if you're playing Ana and your team is well healed, using your biotic rifle to chip away at enemies can help your tank or DPS secure eliminations more easily. This not only contributes to your team's offensive efforts, but also disrupts enemy plans, preventing them from taking aggressive angles against your teammates. Furthermore, actively engaging in damage when your team is in a stable position can shift the momentum of the game in your favor. Your damage output can force enemies to reposition, thereby relieving pressure from your teammates and making it harder for the enemy to coordinate effective attacks. By consistently weaving in damage between your healing, you can make a significant impact on the match. Remember, if you can eliminate enemy threats or apply constant pressure, you reduce the chances of your team being overwhelmed. In essence, playing aggressively and focusing on damage allows you to take more control over the game's outcome, as putting enemies on the back foot means they are less likely to kill your team if they are already dead. Target priority. Damage is only an effective tool for winning games if it's applied to the correct targets. In Overwatch, target prioritization is about confirming as many kills as possible efficiently. Focusing on specific heroes can turn the tide of battle quickly. The primary targets are usually support and damage heroes, since they have less health and can be taken down faster than tanks. Eliminating support heroes like Ana or Mercy is crucial, as it reduces the enemy's healing capability, making it easier to take down the rest of the team. Damage heroes also pose a significant threat due to their high damage output, so focusing them can lessen the enemy's offensive capabilities. Tanks should generally be the last focus unless they are out of position or have used their defensive abilities, as they are harder to kill and provide less ultimate charge. In addition to role prioritization, focusing on low health heroes, those who have used their cooldowns or are out of position, can lead to quick and efficient kills. Heroes with high impact or those using ultimates should also be targeted, as taking them out can significantly reduce the enemy's effectiveness. By following these principles, you can improve your team's chances of victory by efficiently eliminating key targets in the enemy team. Who to support and when. In Overwatch, knowing who to support and when is crucial for maximizing your team's effectiveness. While tanks often receive the bulk of healing due to their frontline role and large health pools, it's essential not to neglect your DPS heroes. DPS characters can significantly impact the game by securing eliminations and creating opportunities, so providing them with timely support, especially when they are making plays or flanking, can be game-changing. Pocketing a DPS, particularly those with high carry potential like a Pharah or Ashe, can enable them to take more aggressive positions and secure critical kills. Balancing your attention between tanks and DPS ensures that your team maintains both a sturdy front line and a potent offensive capability. Taking off angles with your DPS can also enhance your team's performance. By positioning yourself on an off angle, you can provide healing and utility to your DPS while they engage the enemy from unexpected directions. This strategy not only keeps you safer, but also supports your DPS in applying pressure from multiple fronts. making it harder for the enemy to respond effectively. Remember to communicate with your DPS to coordinate these maneuvers and ensure you're both in positions that maximize your impact while minimizing risk. Additionally, prioritizing healing for vulnerable targets is essential. Supports and DPS heroes often lack the self-sustain and defensive abilities of tanks, making them prime targets for enemy divers. Keeping these vulnerable teammates topped off can prevent enemy flanks or dives from quickly eliminating them. Be aware of your team's positioning and the enemy's actions, and adjust your support priorities accordingly to maintain a balanced and effective team presence. By being versatile and responsive, you can significantly boost your team's overall performance and increase your chances of victory. In Overwatch, positioning as a support is crucial for both your survivability and your team's effectiveness. Always prioritize positioning yourself near cover, such as walls, pillars, or payloads, to quickly duck behind when under fire. This minimizes the chance of being caught out in the open and allows you to sustain healing and support without taking unnecessary damage. When enemy threats advance, it's essential to move back and reposition to maintain a safe distance while continuing to provide support to your team. This often means retreating to high ground or further backlines to keep a clear view of your teammates and the battlefield. Using off angles can also be highly effective for support positioning. Off angles are positions that are not directly in the line of fire, but still provide a good line of sight to your team. These spots allow you to heal and support your team while being less predictable and harder for the enemy to target. However, it's important to ensure these positions still offer quick access to cover. Your positioning should also adapt based on the enemy's ultimate economy and cooldowns. For instance, if the enemy Genji has Dragon Blade ready, you might want to stay closer to your tank or near allies with crowd control abilities for protection. Similarly, if enemy heroes have recently used significant cooldowns, you can position more aggressively, knowing they have fewer tools to reach or harm you. Always be aware of the enemy's ultimate status. If you suspect a powerful ultimate like Zarya's Graviton Surge or D.Va's Self-Destruct, stay near cover to quickly evade its effects. By constantly adjusting your position based on these factors and utilizing off angles effectively, you can maximize your effectiveness as a support. VOD Review is a powerful tool for improving your gameplay in Overwatch. By analyzing your matches, you can identify mistakes, understand your decision-making process, and develop strategies to enhance your performance. Watching your gameplay allows you to see situations from a different perspective, often revealing positioning errors, missed opportunities, and suboptimal ability usage that you might not have noticed in the heat of the moment. For instance, you might notice that you frequently overextend as a support, leaving yourself vulnerable to enemy flanks, or that you often use your abilities inefficiently during team fights. This reflective practice helps in recognizing patterns in your playstyle that could be holding you back and allows you to make adjustments for future matches. Even without rewatching entire matches, simply reflecting on your deaths during gameplay can be immensely beneficial. When you die, take a moment to consider why it happened. Was it due to poor positioning, lack of awareness, or mismanagement of abilities? For example, if you were eliminated as Ana, think about whether you had a better escape route, or if you could have used your sleep dart more effectively. Asking these questions, even silently, can help you pinpoint specific areas for improvement. Over time, this habit of reflection can lead to better decision-making and situational awareness. By continuously evaluating your gameplay through VOD review and in-game reflection, you can identify weaknesses and work on turning them into strengths, ultimately becoming a more effective and adaptable player. Thanks for watching our guide on support play in Overwatch. By applying these tips on target prioritization, positioning, and balancing healing with damage, you'll be well on your way to becoming a more effective and impactful support player. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Overwatch tips and gameplay.